the game is growing. It's going to grow because of you guys. How are you going to grow the game in 2012? What are the things that you're putting forward this year to help grow the game amongst yourself at your clubs and amongst yourselves together?
For me, it's junior golf. Junior golf is where I'm starting. Revamping my program, just to give them some progression. And I think that's important to have. Again, it goes back to building skills, right? We want the kids to have fun, but they're going to have a lot more fun if they're learning something and they're improving. Because that's, I'm in a private club now, so that's my future members. I want to make sure that stay in the game and don't get frustrated and quit.
And I think there's some programs that we need to there's a Team Forward program, which is now, it's starting down here and it's moved to Canada as well. And that's a great program. And we've got to change again, bring that ego word back into golf, is that the guy always wants to play the back tees because that's the tips, and that's that's where the pros play, and I want to play from there. And the reality is that you should be playing 2 decks up. And I just saw Gary Williams on Morning Drive yesterday or today talking about the similar. He's playing 1 tee up, and he said he was eyeing up the next tee deck up. So if we can get our students to have more fun by playing the right tees. And score. This is for Sarah. # golf is fun.
Yeah.
So
there you go.
we've got to make it more fun for our students and our members of our clubs and anybody who plays golf. And if we can do that, then that's going to help grow the game. And just for 2012, forever.
We're in the people business. We're not in the golf swing business. So if we can develop relationships with people and they trust you, and then they have big egos before they get to you, and then trust you and you build a good relationship, then you can start that conversation about, hey, play the tees a little bit more forward. Let me tell you why. And people will accept that information because you've built a relationship. So to answer your question, Ricky, for me, it's just continue to build relationships, especially with you guys, finally meeting you and getting to know you. Build those relationships. If you have that foundation, then you can start to mold it any way that you want.
I think a lot of it goes back to the educating them on the process of learning, how long it actually takes. Give them some realistic expectations. One of the things that we see is in front of these guys every single day, every magazine that they open up, buy this training aid guaranteed to lose 5 shots in 2 days. It's like, no way. If that was the case, we'd all be shooting 50s by now. Right. So, learning is motor skills. By the time I get to 15, I can quit right there. I'm good. But again, it's educating them on the process. It's what Andrew said. You got to get them to trust you. If we can educate them on the process, put some good programs together, I think things will work out really well for everybody.
Yeah, absolutely. This is boring. We're all agreeing with each other.
Okay, that's why I'll throw something in. All right.
It
is difficult nowadays with the economy. I know that in the New York area, there's a lot of people with a lot of money, but they're also working a lot more. They have a little bit less time, to play. It takes a long time to play golf, especially if you're modeling yourself after watching the PGA Tour, 2 sessions playing in 4.5 hours, which is a joke. It's abysmal. So, how do we motivate them to find the time to practice? Because it's just a hobby for them. They love to play. So, I found that it's just about pumping them up. Just cheering them on, which is part of the coaching part. Give them realistic goals that they can reach. Understand that it's for everybody. It's not an easy game, and we're not blindly saying, hey, everyone can swing great, they hit the ball great. It's not the case. We just need them to say, hey, what would make you enjoy the game more, and to help them improve that.
Yeah, it might be 9 holes. Maybe more 9-hole runs that people play, or 12-hole golf courses, whatever it may be. But as long as it's still fun, then then we can start to grow the game and have people, and then we can start to mold from there.
Well, I think the numbers we're seeing is we're losing choreographers. Just by what Kurt just said is we had members' expectations or players' expectations. They wanted to play a course like they play on the tour, so we extended it this way. When you extend it this way, then you've got to go wider. When you go wider, then you're talking more chemicals, more maintenance, so everything goes up. Then they go out there and they play the back tees, they pay $200 and they shoot 120, and it took them 5 hours to play. It's not going to do this. So now they're going away, but I think on the other side of that though is they can come out and take a 30-minute lesson and hit some balls and still be back home from
enter. So I think that's where we capture them and say, this is fun. And so one of the things I've done that I don't think's ever been done in a club before is I've done a men's class. And I'm starting now by building a trust and a relationship. They come in and they say, I had a bad day. And I say, hey, well, would you give me 15, 30 minutes? And they'll say, yeah, I'll give you 30 minutes. I said, well, and it costs you half or whatever. Yeah. So what I'm doing is I'm going to build little 30-minute men's class with 4 or 5 guys. Just come out, let's do some chipping, come out, let's do some putting, and make it something that's quick. And it goes back to what we were talking about earlier is they don't want to go, we don't want them out there banging teams. Tell them how they can practice in a 30-minute session and make them golf is fun. Make golf fun for them.
It's we've discussed this. It's always quality over quantity. You know, you get the person that thinks they need to go out there and spend 3 hours practicing versus and they don't have any consequences for practice. Just hitting balls versus you're teaching them in a 30-minute window how to get some efficiency out of creating ball flight or making some more solid contact. So yeah.
So what's the next thing for the Southern Knights at the Twitter Academy? Let's talk about that.
Yeah, well,
I think we got some good ideas.
We've shot a few ideas around. I'd like to do 7 nights at the Junior Twitter Academy and see if we can engage more kids on Twitter.
I like it.
They all have it's free. They all sign up. So if we can send out some notifications to our junior or junior people and get them involved, and they're definitely going to share it on Facebook with their friends and then their friends, and it's just going to be a snowball effect. So
they'd love it because my juniors were already watching. My juniors were loving it, and especially the small ones. God, you on TV? They were loving it.
That's right. Cool.
Yeah,
that's it. That's the next thing that's going to happen is the Junior Academy on Twitter. Guys, this is awesome. Thanks for sharing and thanks Ricky for helping us out.
Thank you, Ricky, for having me a part of it.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
We recognize our cameraman.
We'll see you guys on the lesson team real soon.
Okay.
Thanks.
Thank you.
thank you.